All right, everyone, this is my audience. Swayze, Bradley, and Jack. They will be listening to me give my persuasive speech today. All right. Tell y'all a little bit about Texas, and that includes Matthew McConaughey. He's from Austin, by the way. All right, tell you a little bit about Texas. It became an independent nation in 1835, which is why we can fly our flag with the American flag. And it has 1,216 cities. That means there's an overabundance of places that you can go and visit, and they're all great. There's a population of 28,304,596. That kind of blew my mind when I looked it up. I didn't realize we had so many. I just knew it was a big state. Alright, what are some things I want to see? Well, there's something in every part of Texas. So we'll start with the north. You can go to Fort Worth where the stockyards are. Watch them herd the cattle. Or you can go to Lake Texoma, which is one of the second largest lakes in the country.
One of the second largest?
Yeah. Palo Duro Canyon. It is the second largest canyon in the state after the Grand Canyon.
I like the Grand Canyon.
It is nice.
I've never been. I didn't know that at all.
And you can visit Nacogdoches, which is one of the oldest towns, and get you some Shinerbach beer.
Very nice.
Also, one of the other biggest holidays up there is Texas Tech. Red Raiders, put your guns up. Then you can head on down to East Texas, where you can visit Texas A&M, one of the largest agricultural schools in the state. Giga Maggie's. And in Carthage City, Texas, there is the Country Music Hall of Fame. If you don't know what country music is, well, have you heard Randy Rogers or Kyle Park? Those are considered Texas country artists. Then if you like or are into arts, there's a visual arts museum in Marshall, Texas. And you can head down to the largest city, Houston, where you can visit the Stock Show and Rodeo. It has one of the biggest aside from Dallas.
Where is Marshall?
Then you can head over. Then in West Texas, we have the Big Bend National Park. Big Bend National Park, that's one of the places I've been, and I've had a wonderful time. The night we stayed there was a lady that told us that there's a mountain lion on our front porch 2 hours before we got there. It's a little terrifying, but gorgeous place to visit. Then you can head over to Marfa, Texas, and see the Marfa Lights, which they claim is where you can see UFOs every night. Just uncalled for lights. Who knows why? I think that'd be pretty cool to see. You can head over to El Paso, the Old West, and they have the Painted Dunes. Some of the best Mexican food as well. It's right on the border. You can look over the border and see some of the Mexico lights in the neighboring city. Then you can head down south, go to the beach, Corpus Christi. They have one of the largest aquariums, and they have 2 islands right off the coast, South Padre and Mustang Island. If you like wildlife, there's the Laguna Atascosa National Wildlife Refuge, where they have over 100 different species, and it's also well known for bird watching. Or you can go on to Austin, Texas, where you've got the Texas Longhorns, and their motto is "Keep Austin Weird." Literally weird. Not my favorite, but you can. 6th Street is well known in Austin. It is lined with bars. It's a very good time. And then 2 hours south of that is San Antonio. That is my neck of the woods. San Antonio has the Riverwalk, has Lackland Air Force Base, where we all went to basic training. And it is the second largest city in Texas. I live about an hour outside of San Antonio in a small town. But there's all kinds of things to do. We have the Frio River that you can visit in the summer. There's lakes surrounding that, Medina County Lake. Just probably one of the best places to visit. I would recommend San Antonio over them all. And then, what's the best part of any place you go to? That would be food. If you didn't know, Whataburger was incorporated in 1950 in Corpus Christi. It has amazing burgers, amazing fries, and amazing milkshakes. And the honey butter chicken biscuit. Best breakfast ever. We also have some of the best Mexican food. Some people consider it Tex-Mex, but there's also some original Mexican food. We have a lot of natives in Texas from Mexico. And then our biggest seller would be barbecue. Barbecue is my favorite food, and everybody has their own special sops or recipes for these. So you can literally find a barbecue place in pretty much any city or town in Texas. And one thing I bet you didn't know, Big Red and Dr. Pepper were made in Texas. While Dr. Pepper is known worldwide, it was made in Dublin, Texas. And Dublin Dr. Pepper, they still make it with sugar cane, so it definitely tastes different, but I would say it tastes a lot better. And then for us people that are military, there are 15 bases in Texas, 5 of which are Air Force, 4 Army. We have 3 Joint, and the rest are Navy. We all went to Lackland and Shepherd for ammo. That's where our tech school was at, was at Shepherd. But there's plenty of things to do around all these bases, lots of bars. You can travel anywhere, even though Texas is a large state and it takes forever to get across. You can literally go anywhere. And this is all for pretty decent price. We're one of the cheaper states. You can find, the southern part of the state is one of the cheaper parts. You can find an apartment for, 2-bedroom apartment for around $400 going up to 3,000, or to 1,000. Sorry, it's blacking out. And to buy some food, it's pretty cheap. You can $7 a meal, depending on where you go. So it's definitely one of your cheaper vacations if you'd like to visit. And that is all for our speech today. And I hope you can visit, especially since Matthew McConaughey is from Austin. And George Strait. George Strait's the best. But, do y'all have any questions? Yes.
No, I'm an Auburn fan.
You're in Auburn.
That's all.
Oh, Alabama. Is there any questions?
First of all, what's your favorite barbecue sauce?
My uncle makes his own.
Oh man.
Yeah, he definitely has his own that he uses. It's probably the best.
When was it again that Texas
You didn't
became
measure
an independent nation?
That was in 1835.
Independent nation?
Yes. That's why we fly our flag the same height as the American flag, because they were an independent nation.
I didn't know that.
That's why you can visit
That's a good one.
the Alamo in San Antonio.
Have you been to Corpus Christi?
Multiple times.
Never been there. I wanna go there.
It's really nice. Really hot though. I think South Padre Island is probably, if you go down to Corpus, go to South Padre
I want to
Island.
check out their golf.
Oh.
South Padre
Oh,
is
oh,
like a spring break.
Oh yeah, it's spring break.
Yeah,
It's wild.
We have a beach in Alabama. I was curious how Texas does it.
Oh, yeah.
South Padre is kind of like Panama City, Texas.
It's a good comparison.
PCB.
Anything else? No? Alright. That concludes my speech.